Good afternoon, sir. Are you Jonathan Ryan Simpson?
Yes, sir.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here with Mr. Keith Stickley, the Chief Public Defender, and you got arrested last night, and I'm going to arraign you and tell you what the charge is.
Okay.
The complaint alleges that in January 10th of 2025, you and a co-defendant, Christopher Harvey, went into the Walmart store in Three Rivers to steal property worth worse than 200 but less than 1,000. That is a misdemeanor punishable up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. They charge you with a high court misdemeanor of conspiracy to commit retail fraud with Christopher Harvey. Let me look at this, because that should be a preliminary examination. There's no 2-year misdemeanor. Any 2-year misdemeanor is a high court misdemeanor. So let me see what they did with Mr. Harvey. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about it. Apparently, they've been watching out for Mr. Harvey at the Walmart stores, and he'd been suspected of doing this type of thing before. In fact, he was apparently wearing the same clothes he had on before. Christopher Harvey was identified due to multiple prior instances with Walmart. He stole looks like a Bluetooth speaker, $457. And they allege you were with him, and when he attempted to steal it on this date, they broke the monitoring device off of it with a magnet, and they allege that you picked it up and back on the shelf. Now, what it appears to me that you're charged with is a felony. It says misdemeanor, but there is anything that's punishable more than a year in jail is a felony. Let me see what Mr. Harvey got charged with. He got a $5,000 cash or surety bond.
Sir, I didn't even really know what he was doing at the point, but
Don't say more about it, Mr. Simpson. Now, yes, you were allegedly from Augusta or somewhere. Do you live in Three Rivers now?
Yes, sir. I moved in with my mom to get away from the bull crap. I just recently had a son, not even 2 months old yet. I've been trying to do my best.
This happened last
year. Yeah, it happened last year.
January of 25.
I wasn't even around him, and I haven't been around Christopher Harvey in almost over a year.
Hang on.
January 10th of 2025. Apparently, there's a video. January 10th of 2024. You're right.
Yeah.
The affidavit says 2024. The complaint says 2025. To further complicate things, this is a felony, and they did treat Mr. Harvey's case like a felony.
Insurance do you got?
And they charged it on a misdemeanor warrant complaint. Give me one moment. Everybody just stay where we are. All right, well, let me sort this out. There's multiple problems here. The date on the complaint says this occurred January 10th of 2025. It was authorized on January 27th of 2025. But the affidavit says that it occurred January 10th of 2024. So I'm not sure what is correct. Prosecutor also charged on a misdemeanor complaint rather than a felony complaint, but it is a felony. How did you come to get arrested last night?
I was stopped by Kalamazoo, and they said I had a warrant. They called you guys, and you guys said we're coming to pick him up in the morning, and then you guys were there a couple hours later.
All
The
right,
the
well,
officer said, "I don't understand why we're coming to get you. It's only a misdemeanor."
it's a felony. And it's got problems. I can't tell when it happened. The affidavit says one thing, the complaint says something else. So you're not trying to stay away from it. You're right in the thick of it if you're up in Kalamazoo. What time did you get over?
But it happened here. Like, supposedly it happened in 3 Rivers. Like, I was moving. I was in the process of moving. Like, I was with my mother. I was trying to come to 3 Rivers. Like, that's where my son's at right now. Like, I'm not trying to be around them people. I'm not trying to do anything wrong at all.
All right, what's your mother's name?
Lori Simpson.
Are you employed?
I get disability. I'm a full-time father. The baby mom is actually she's getting her mentals taken care of right now. She's mentally, she wasn't okay after having Tanner. You know, she kind of just wanted to keep pushing him away, you know, and so she's actually getting some medical help with her mental.
You don't get disability for being a full-time father. What's the nature of your disability?
I got disabilities from my arms. I was in a real bad motorcycle wreck when I was 21, and it messed me up pretty good. I had a really bad back, a really bad neck. My arms completely paralyzed from the shoulder down.
All right. So you don't have much of a criminal record that I saw, and there's the dispute between whether this happened in 2004 or 2005. I
I'm not
can't
gonna
tell.
cause you, sir. I promise you I will come to court. I have my son to think about now, you know. I want to do the right thing, and I don't want my son to think that it's okay to do bad things.
Where does your son live?
He's with my mom right now.
All right, good. Where's the child's mother?
She's in North in Kalamazoo getting help for her mentals.
That's good.
Like, I really have turned my life around. I really have. I mean, I stopped hanging out with them groups of people. I moved
Okay. All right, I'll take it. No, they don't have a criminal history in here. I didn't see anything in our system. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir. No, sir. Absolutely not. I just want to go home and be with my son.
Yes. Do you know why they pulled you over in Kalamazoo?
My mom was speeding.
Okay. Well, I don't have any criminal history, and I don't know if there is none or we just had an oversight. But I'm going to set this for a pre-exam conference because there is no 2-year misdemeanor. It's a 2-year high court misdemeanor, which is a felony. So Mr. Harvey's case isn't correct. I set it for June 10th at 8:30. Preliminary examination is needed for June 17th, 2025 at 1. This is 2-year felony. Your bond conditions: no contact with Christopher Harvey.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you a curfew, 11 p.m.
Okay. Yes, sir.
6/8. No drugs, no assaultive behavior,
Yes, sir.
weapons. I'm going to
Yes,
give
sir.
you $2,500 PR bond.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, according to this, you were sort of a aider and abettor or bystander to the theft of this thing. The more primary defendant was apparently
I
Mr.
just didn't
Harvey.
want to be a snitch. I knew what
All
I
right,
was
don't
doing.
say anything about it. Don't say any more about it.
Okay.
Now, the other problem is the Walmart people recognize you, and Portage Walmart knows you.
Yes, sir.
So I'm giving you a PR bond. Have you been charged with anything like this in Kalamazoo County?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, they recognize you as a risk to their store.
Yeah.
Share it with other stores.
Well, I don't have a vehicle.
At least you didn't
I
wear the
don't have
same time like Mr. Co-defendant did.
I don't have a vehicle, and my mom works. So I'm stuck at the house. I have no way of getting around, and I won't be a mess. I won't cause problems.
All right, all I want you to do is show up. This is a larceny
Oh,
offense.
yes, and I'm
Now,
going
what the
to.
affidavit says is Simpson was identified by Algarin. I ran his information through Secretary of State, the photo matches. Simpson previously stole the same sort of speaker on 1/8 of 25. So I believe this happened in 25, not 24. I think there's a typo in here somewhere, but they allege you were in here 2 days before stealing the same thing. So I'm giving you and they got video of all this, apparently. Video footage corroborates the loss prevention staff's version. So it's a larceny, $457. I can't tell that you have any prior convictions. You're not on probation or parole. You do have a physical disability. You're going to be residing in St. Joseph County. Let me repeat your bond conditions. No drugs and no alcohol. These always think this is a methamphetamine case. People are stealing easily sellable stuff, and I think there's a pink elephant in the room, and it's methamphetamine, but you're not charged with that. You're not to have any contact with Christopher Harvey. No weapons, no firearms, no assaultive behavior. You have a curfew of 11 o'clock, and you're barred from Walmart.
Okay.
Your bond is $2,500 PR. This is a property crime. We're going to have to straighten out the date. We're going to have to straighten out the way this was charged. But I believe it's a high court misdemeanor, which needs a preliminary examination. And we'll see what they find out about the alleged theft 2 days before, when there's apparently a video of you stealing the same thing. We'll sort that out. For now, I've appointed an attorney. I'm going to give you that paperwork. I believe it's going to be Paul Gibson. Now, I want you to listen. When you get out, I want you to call your attorney and make an appointment to discuss this matter with them. They're apparently this. Your attorney should probably watch prior to the preliminary examination time. The pre-exam conference is June 10th. And they give you, when I see you on June 10th, that's one of your bond conditions. You're not using any drugs on demand of any officer. I have a suspicious nature, and I am suspicious that this is a methamphetamine-driven stance. Yet to be determined, but you're not charged with that, just theft. All right, you're going to get out. Will somebody come pick you up?
I probably have to walk to my mom's, but it's only like 9 miles. I mean, I can make it pretty quickly.
If you get out and you come to the courthouse, the bailiffs will give you a bus pass to get out.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. You're good to go, Mr. Simpson.
Thank you.
And if you need a bus pass to get back, we'll give you that. All right. You're
Thank
good
you,
to go.
sir.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.
gonna be a little bit. We have to get everything processed and wait for him to send everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be there by 5 o'clock or not, so we'll see. Okay, thank you, Mr. Stickley.